Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love or loss spread for all of my Gemini out there for March 10th into the 24th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Showing cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see. What type of energies are my Gemini currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Gemini currently dealing with here? What kind of energies are my Gemini? Cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Okay, so right from the beginning here, we have the Hangman. Okay, so this individual's pursuits of you have come to a halt. Okay, come to a very specific, direct halt. It appears and it feels as though this individual that you were that was pursuing you, there was a third party situation that took place here between you and this individual, where this individual was engaged in a third party situation at the same time that they were trying to pursue you. So in other words, that they were communicating with you, things were moving forward, progressing at a pretty steady pace, but while they were engaged in talking, in pursuing you, they were also pursuing someone else. So that created a third party situation here. We have the Five of Wands here. It caused a great deal of conflict, tension, argumentativeness between you and this individual here. A lot of conflict. Now, there's a great deal of passion and spiritual strength, that this person has for you. So there's a great amount of passion that this individual does have for you. Okay, and it's taking them courage to admit that their wrongdoings. However, they're offering you their cup of love, and you're not accepting it. You're saying no. You're no longer interested. Now, the decision that this individual is left with is the Five of Swords. Should they continue to stay and fight for this particular relationship here, or should they walk away? Should they leave? They're kind of stuck with this. The hope that they have is that they can maybe salvage something. Some remnants of the relationship that they were trying to have with you. If there's anything left, but honestly, I'm not really feeling like it really is here. And in their mind, they're thinking to themselves here, okay, well, we got the Justice card here. So if I'm upfront, if I'm truthful, if I'm transparent, will that be enough at this point to really make things right? This may be a situation where I'm feeling as though it may be a little bit too little, too late. Okay, this is a Earth sign individual. Okay, Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Knight of Pentacles energy here. This is an individual that's moving very deliberately, very, very carefully, very strategically, if you will, towards pursuing a relationship with you. And finally here we got the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so I'm going to get some clarification on that, but it seems even this person is going to try to communicate with you via through your friends, or via sending you like flowers anonymously, things like that. They're still going to continue to try to get your attention. Let me give me some clarification on the Seven of Swords here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Give me some clarification on the Seven of Swords here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this could possibly be a person that you work with, or you're in close communication with, a close contact with doing projects and things of that nature. But yeah, this person is going to going to try to communicate with you through various different ways, even though you've made it perfectly clear that you don't want anything else to do with them. So that's why the Seven of Swords, the sneaky behavior here, they're still going to try to, in a roundabout way, still trying to get in your good graces. So with that being said, let's see what are the strengths of this particular situation. What little of them there are. Let's see what kind of strengths. What are you talking about as far as strengths go with the situation? What are the strengths like this particular situation we're dealing with here? One more shuffle here. One more shuffle. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's definitely at a crossroads here. Okay, you're definitely at a crossroads here. With this particular situation. For you, things have pretty much come full circle. Okay, got the World card here, so things have come full circle. They started at one point. They've come full circle here. Now we have Four of Pentacles, holding on for a short success. Now, with that being said, if you choose. If you choose to give this individual another opportunity, you will have a short success with this individual. You definitely will have a short success with this individual, because this individual appears as though they did not know how good they had it until it was gone. So there's that. We also have the Ace of Pentacles here. This represents a really deep, true opportunity. Okay. It definitely represents a deep opportunity here. There's also this aspect of long-term commitment, possible children in the future. So like I said, this individual has learned their lesson. It would appear that they have learned their lesson here. We have the Page of Pentacles representing, new exploratory energy here. We have here the Page of Swords here, represents type of immature energy here. So the way that the things kind of went down was very, very, very immature. And again, this is the strength of the situation. You will recognize the sneaky behavior if it happens again. Okay, you will recognize sneaky behavior, and also this individual is open to having an equal, to being very generous and very courteous. Okay. My thoughts here are, before I get to the blockages here, I feel in as such as that it's a little bit too little too late. That's the distinct impression that I'm getting. But again, I'm giving you both the positive and negatives of pursuing different love courses here. So this was all the strengths of the situation. So let's see what are the potential negative. What are the potential negative situations you're dealing with here? So what are the current blockages keeping you guys apart? What are the current blockages keeping you guys apart? What are the current blockages keeping you apart here? What are the current blockages keeping you apart here from Let me see. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the current blockage is that you've done some reflecting on the situation. You actually have done some actual reflecting on the situation. Okay, and you know, upon a deeper analysis here, you've come to the realization that guess what? You have self-worth here, and so you're worth more than someone's passing interest. Also, we have the Three of Pentacles here. The fact that you work with this individual, it may be an issue as well. Dealing with that kind of drama at a place where you work. Okay, that could turn out to be a real potential situation. Also, we have the Ace of Wands here, and again, keeping you guys apart. They may be extreme. It seems as though they are extremely sexually attracted, sexually connected to you. But inversely, it may not be. There may not be that great deal of sexual attraction. You may be, you know, there may have been, you know, an attraction there, but it really wasn't that really deep, strong sexual attraction that they have for you. Um, also, you are at a turning point now. You definitely there's definitely a fork in the road here. Okay. You do have the higher ground here. Okay, you want to defend your position. You were right in your beliefs of the situation. Things have come full circle for you. Things have definitely come full circle for you. That was one of the positives, that things started out one place and they wound up at another. But that's also a negative. Things have come full circle. You've really gotten the opportunity to see what you believe this person is actually really about. Okay, and you're not happy with you're not really happy with what you found out about this individual here. Another blockage is the Nine of Wands. You're going to have to be very cautious. You're going to have to always be on the defensive, wondering if this person is actually lying to you or not. As far as their sense of being monogamous to you, the Wheel of Fortune is not moving in your favor either. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is not moving in your favor. It's not very favorable. And finally here we have the Page of Wands, which represents exploratory energy, new opportunities. Pretty much with this particular situation, it's pretty much one of them situations where there's nothing new under the sun here. Okay, pretty much what you see is what you get. If this individual at the beginnings of this relationship was engaged in a third party situation, like there's nothing new here. You've seen this before. You pretty much know what this individual's about. You work with this individual, so you don't really feel like you're missing much. Plus, there's not really a connection you have with this individual as well. So, is this a love or loss situation? Is this a love or a loss situation? Is this a love or a loss situation here? And as I said, well, there's definitely a fork in the road here. There's definitely a fork in the road here. This person will go out their way at this point to make you happy. They will go out, as I read before, they'll go out of their way to make you happy. But there'll be this sense of being able to, having to tell it straight, tell it like it is, and telling like it's straight, telling like it is, and being very upfront and honest about how you guys are, how you feel about this individual. I'm going to say this is a loss. However, I'm going to say this is a loss, even though this individual is willing to turn over this new leaf. My thoughts are too little, too late. Too little, too late. They should have done that in the very beginning. And I'm getting the sense here that the only reason that they're willing to be loyal and devoted is because they got caught. Okay, this is not an epiphany that they've come to on their own. They're only sorry because they were caught. And with that particular type of situation, you know, that's I'm not really getting a good vibe from that. So let's see what additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this down? There you go. Okay, so ocean of emotion, find a safe place to express your true feelings. So what that tells me is that what you need to do is you need to separate yourself from the situation and really contemplate, really find yourself a quiet space, really meditate and reflect on if this, you know, if you really want to have something like this in your life in the very beginnings of a relationship. And you're really going to have to find, you're going to really have to really find what your limitations are. And that would be my best advice for you. You are invited to suit up and show up and open up. Yeah, so basically Spirit's saying, just kind of, you know, put yourself out there, be yourself, stand up, don't fade into the background or anything, don't feel ashamed or anything like that. You approach the situation with an open heart, with an open mind. You were the one that was hurt, that was betrayed here. Finally have discovered your superpower. Yeah, at the end of the day, realize your person has worth and value. Okay, so along with examining your limitations, also examine your self-worth. Okay, and again, my thoughts on this is absolutely a loss because this is at the infancy of a relationship. If this type of stuff happens at the beginning, you rest assured, again, because this is a snapshot. So tarot readings are mostly, you could read maybe 3 at very best, maybe 6 months into the future with maybe some pinpoint accuracy. So that's where their mind is now. Okay, where are they at by the end of the year? Where are they at by the end of the year? Are they still, you know what I mean? Like, are they still there? I would gander not. That's why I say this would be a lost situation in my book. So, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. This is a general love reading. If this did not resonate with you, that is okay. You want to know something about your particular situation, the link will be below. Make sure you get a personal reading. If this did resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more about this particular situation, again, the link will be below. I love you guys. My name is Adonis, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.